Welcome back with more of Performance TV. It's fun to customize your vehicle, and by doing so, saving some brake dust and really making it look cool. And that's why we have Mike here with us from MGP Caliper Covers. And Mike, you really got this idea from just sitting back and looking at your own vehicle.
Yeah, I had a vehicle, a Denali, had big wheels on it, and I noticed that the caliper behind the wheel was quite ugly. There's some other options on there, painting and doing something, but I came up with this design. We got a clip design that works really well. It's a do-it-yourself job. The materials are aluminum, stainless steel, so they're going to last forever on your car.
That's right. There's no plastic here whatsoever. And what I'm seeing, not only all the different colors, but we've got a lot of different names on here. You guys are working with the manufacturers.
We are. We're blessed. We have license agreements with GM, Honda, Acura, Ford, Mopar, who carries the Jeep and Dodge lines. So yeah, we're honored to be associated with those companies.
And not only the colors that we're seeing here, but if you wanted to perfectly match your vehicle, you could do that.
Yes, we have the ability to do a color match, a custom color match. So all we need is a paint code and we can color match it.
And these things are so super easy to install.
Very easy, very easy. About 5 minutes a wheel.
5 minutes a wheel, I like it. Let's check in with Joe.
We're going to spiff up the look of this new 2020 Silverado with some caliper covers. Mike, how are we going to handle this?
We're going to show how this product is put on. It's a great do-it-yourself product. It'll take that ugly caliper and make it look good and add color behind the wheel.
Seems like a pretty simple install with these stainless steel clips, aircraft quality nut. It's not going to rust. It's going to hold it on there. And just like that, it looks like somebody can handle it at home.
It's no problem. Jack up the car, take off the wheel, and I'll show you how to put it on right now.
Let's do it. Let's get in it. First of all, we got a brand new Silverado. What's going to make this thing look nicer? Well, we got our Chevrolet caliper covers. Fits the brand.
It does. We're actually licensed with Chevrolet and all GM models, so we're allowed to put on their logos onto the caliper covers, which will match your truck. All the caliper covers are aluminum base. They're formed to fit the caliper. All the engraving you see here is actually 30 thousandths deep, so it'll never scratch off. We finish it with a tough powder coat, and then we paint fill in the characters for that added color.
Very cool. It looks very nice, but also some added benefits with brake dust.
Added benefits of brake dust, yeah, it helps foil the brake dust behind the wheel if you have heavy brake dust. And with the material being aluminum as well, it'll also dissipate heat off the caliper. It acts like a heat sink.
Very interesting. All right, so what's the first step?
First step, we remove the nuts off the clips, and each clip comes in and goes right over the rotor and just snaps into place on the top of the caliper in this instance.
Pretty much just press it on.
Just press it on. So put on each side, snap it into place just like that. And this is actually what holds the caliper cover onto the caliper. This is the trick. The clips are the trick to the whole deal. And you'll see the slotted holes here. So what I do in this instance is we line up that with the studs, and this one's going to snap into place. As you see on this caliper, it's got a kind of a bar across the top. So this one's going to snap down right into place. The 1032 nuts have the star washer built into them. Thank you. And that star washer, as you compress it down, compresses into the material and actually holds that nut in place.
For a nice secure fit. Now, why not a nylock or an elastic stop nut?
Great question. We don't put a nylock on there because of the heat of the caliper. As the heat heats up and cools down, it'll just wipe out that nylock.
And then you'll have your caliper covers coming loose. Better design. I like it.
I want that, yeah. So the torque spec for a 1032 is 25 inch-pounds if you're using a torque wrench. Otherwise, just a good tight right there, and it's locked into place.
A great look, our white Silverado, and that's what people like. They like their calipers to match the color of their paint scheme, whatever the car, and it's not just for trucks either.
Not just for trucks. We cover everything from small cars to large cars, European models, Japanese models. We cover almost everything that we can possibly cover within the range between a Mini Cooper to an F-350 truck.
So our install up front is done. We're going to put the front tire back on. What's different about the rear?
Different about the rear is that it will be a little bit different with the clip design. The rear calipers are a floating caliper, which is more traditional, and the clips will come on from each side just like they do here with the studs in place. put the caliper cover over it, lock it down, same basic procedure.
Just like that, if you're looking to dress up your car or truck with some really nice caliper covers that go on super easy, check out their website. They've got a lot going on for a lot of different vehicles.